Welcome to part 3 of He That Hath an Ear. Let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. And this is, Lord just told me to timestamp these. This is March the 8th, I believe it is. Yes, it's 1:30 a.m. March the 8th, and getting back into this word, gonna jump back in here, but before I do, I want to finish my statement that I was saying from part 2. What you are from birth, you are. I don't care what man says they can do to change that. They cannot. That is called science. That is false miracles. That is not real. Pinocchio, if you are a boy at birth, you will be a boy at your death. It doesn't matter how much pharmakia, witchcraft you use. Sorry, that's sorceries. You can't change what God has fashioned. Same for you ladies. If you a girl when you born, all the snippet clippets and add-ons that you put onto your body ain't gonna change the fact you a girl. Now, let me tell you a little something about this here stuff. It's time we stop listening to the devil and quit being deceived by man into believing that any old way is okay and we all going into heaven singing kumbaya. Because if you ain't living by the word of God, that means you're not doing the will of God. And the Bible makes it plain that none shall enter in but he who do the will of the Father. And snipping it and clipping it is not the will of the Father. Now, you come into this knowledge. You're getting this knowledge now. I've told you repeatedly about the first commandment. Not to have graven images. And so you've done that. You've done that. Now listen to me here. You've done that, and now you've got all these sodomite sins every which way. You built Babylon back. Don't say, no, we didn't build Babylon back. What you think a skyscraper is? That's the Tower of Babel. That's right. I ain't even got that much sense, but I can figure that out. But anyway, let's jump on back into this. Still in Romans. Going to recap on what we was reading there in Romans. Going to start again. This is Romans 1. Starting at verse 27 to recap. Try to make sure my thing focuses correctly where I want it. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of a woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to be reprobate. God gave them over to a reprobate mind, Yes, he did indeed. He gave them over to a reprobate mind. To do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy and murder, debate, deceit, and malignity, and whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, spiteful. Don't tell me we don't live in this generation. Proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. Oh, don't tell me we don't live in this generation. Without understanding. We definitely live in this generation. Without understanding. Covenant breakers. Yes, breaking the covenant of God. Without natural affection. Implacable, unmerciful. Who, now listen here what this says. Who, knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Now it's talking about all these things here. Now let's go back and let's look at what some of these here words mean, shall we? Yes, let's take a little bit of a look here and see. Let me see if I can get this here to cooperate with me just a little, because I want to get this in here as close as possible. Now, let's see. On that debate, that means strife. Do we see strife in the churches? Yes, we do. Do we see strife in our homes? Yes, we do. Do we see strife in the world? Well, honey, if you don't see it, where'd you get your blinders? That malignity means malice. Malice. What is malice? You know, where you pre-made it up in your mind to do this. Because you have every evil thought in your mind. Yes. And now let's look at this other verse here. Turn this just a little here. There we go. Spiteful means see, backbiters, haters of God. Spiteful meaning insolent. And in verse 31, we're going to look at this. Without understanding, covenant breakers. Covenant breakers means promise breakers. Without natural affection. That means unloving. Unloving. And you want to say that I don't possess the love of God because I rebuke sharply. I'm sorry, honey. In time, you will look back and you will see that rebuking sharply is the love of God. He chastises those whom he loves. Indeed, he does. And some must be chastised a little more sharply than others. God knows what he's doing. The Spirit will not lead us incorrectly. It will not. But I can see that the role that I have to fill is not pleasing to many. Well, let's see here. I didn't sign up to do this for you. I signed up to do it for the Lord. That's why I'm here. Why are you here? I'm here to please him. Why are you here? I don't think any of us is here to please ourselves, but a lot of us sure think that's what we're here for, right? That's what we try to do, isn't it? Please ourselves, not God. Do you think it's pleasing to me having everybody hating me? There's your thought. Do you really think it's pleasing to me? To have the world hating on me. Yes, that's lovely. That's so much fun. Now, we are going into the book of 2 Thessalonians. Well, I'll get back to it eventually here. Second Thessalonians 2. Verse 7. Starting at verse 7. And the devils are fighting this one, as we can see, right? I'm having all kinds of trouble with it. There it is. Now, see my marker there, and just I kept thinking that was not the one right now, but yes, that is the one right now. And to you who are troubled. Now this is 2 Thessalonians. That's not 2. It's 2 I want, not 1. Ooh, I just keep having all kinds of trouble trying to access that chapter 2, verse 7. Pages just don't want to come apart, I guess. There it is. Okay. I just marked the wrong 7, that's all. For the mystery, whoop. Okay, it's not wanting to cooperate right now, is it? For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Iniquity being what? Lawlessness. Y'all probably can't see that very good from there, but see if I can zoom in just a little. That iniquity means lawlessness. Now, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he, which means restrainers, he who restrains, only he who now lets, that's the restrainer, he who now lets will let until he be taken out of the way. Until he be taken out of the way. But if you will look around the world today, you will see that he is already being taken out of the way. The Lord is being taken out of everything. Look around. Look around. You got your idols everywhere. Your little shrines, your little statues. You got your churches to everybody and everything. That you don't worship the one true God anymore. Not really. I'll see you in part 4.